Decentralize me! Keep cutting. One day I'm going to have the best beginning ever. But today I'm going to show you how to make a hula hoop rope. Now, you will obviously need a hula hoop. And maybe it's best I go and get everything else that you need. That's a great idea. Well done, Robin. Thanks. So, what you will need is a hula hoop and some textile yarn, which I have here, or you can use just standard wool. However, I like the feeling of this and I'm gonna like it on my feet. So if you want to make this easier for yourself, you can get an old t-shirt and cut the bottom of it so you've got a whole strip that will stretch over the hula hoop. What you want to do first with the t-shirt yarn is make sure you have enough to go across the hoop, give me a second, and across again, tight enough to make a little knot at this end, and that is your first line. I've cut that strip and all I'm going to do at this end is tie a knot. I'm not actually going to record myself doing this because I can't actually do it. Oh! Would you look at that? Would you look at that? So there is the first one. Now you want to do that again, and this time you want to do it lengthways. Yes, lengthways. You want to do it the opposite direction of this one. So once you've got these ones, you then want to do a couple more, whatever to your fancy, but make sure you do an even number. So here are 2, that is even, and then you could do 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I've lost count. No, did I count these 2 at the beginning? I'd say do about 9. So I've sat here and I've been making more. I have just realised I've just said 9. Don't make 9 because that's an odd number. We want to make an even number, so an even number is 10. I have just done 8, and this is what I'm left with. It's really a bit of a mess in the middle, but it's all useful. What you want to do first is put together 2 of these little ropes to make an odd number in there. Oh wait, let me just check because I always do this wrong, don't I? You want to merge even 2 of these together just at the top, so at the bottom they're still separate. So it's these 2 that I'm putting together, and they are going to become 1, just so this creates an odd number of these spokes, meaning that you can then weave in and out to actually create the rope. What you want to do first is look for the one that you've made into just 1 spoke after combining 2. You then want to grab them from both sides, so in the end you end up having 4 of these bits of fabric, and then you want to tie a little knot around them, and from there you want to weave in and out. So there's one just next to it, and you want to use both sides, and that one you will weave under. The next one is this one, and you just want to go over both of them. Make sure it's into the centre as well, and this one is just under. So you just want to pull this back through. No, that's not really helping. You just want to keep weaving around. I really don't think you're helping, Lincoln! Colour, all you need to do is turn the hula hoop over so that you've got your back, or if you've been on the back the whole time then that's great, but we're looking for the side where there's a couple of knots already, or the side that you don't find the prettiest. So I'm using this one because halfway through I had to add an extra bit of the fabric on, so I've tied a little knot there, so that's going to be the back anyway. So this is going to be quite simple, and all you need to do is cut the fabric and get your new piece of fabric, and you just want to tie a knot with them. And then you want to carry on weaving. So you see that I'm still on the back now, but this is going to change into white, and this knot is going to be on the back, and Lincoln is going to do the rest himself, aren't you? So you just want to continue the weaving in and out exactly the same as you did before, just with a different colour. You just want to finish weaving, and then on this last little bit you want to wrap it round and tie that in a small little knot, and I'm going to do it again just so that it doesn't come off, and then you can just cut that bit. Next you want to cut these bits. Lincoln, are you really needed here? So halfway through I realised if I made another rug, my mum might burn it because I've made so many rugs. So I thought I'd make this into just a wall hanging. Then I've also realised that if I make another wall hanging after this, then mum would probably burn that because I've made a load as well. So this is my last wall hanging, I promise. So what you want to do when you finish is preferably don't have your dog around. That means that you have to move everything, because this would have been so much easier if you'd have just left it in the hoop after cutting it. But you want to grab the ends, of the initial pink bits of fabric going through. Yours might not be pink, who knows. But then you just want to tie them in a knot, just at the end. And you want to do that all the way around. Now, once that's done, you are going to have a load of these. So you can cut them to the size that you want. So, because mine's a wall hanging, I'm still probably going to have some mediocrely long ones, but not too long. But you just want to trim those. And if you are having it as a rug, you might want to keep that long as well, because it can look quite fancy. And you are left with a rug wall hanging. You can see how if you were to have carried on in the hula hoop, you would have got a much bigger circle that you could have had as a rug. I mean, this could still be a rug for really tiny feet.